Okay, does the punishment fit the crime on this? We're talking about a 7-year-old that may not be going on a Disney trip after what he did. And I think maybe we get to decide. So there's a lot weighing on this. Do we keep a 7-year-old from going to Disney because he pushed his little sister? Now, they're saying she kind of pushed him first, but the dad here is saying he's got to learn a lesson, restraint. Now, she did get in trouble as well, but for him to come with that big energy and push a little girl down to the ground, that's where I think he needs to learn that you protect females, especially your sister, at all cost. And so we're thinking about keeping him home with grandma as the rest of the family goes to Disney. Is that worthy of it?
I don't think so. I mean, look, I'm all about teaching your boys they don't hit girls. But you're talking about a 7-year-old who was just retaliating from being pushed himself. He wasn't the instigator.
She's a 5-year-old girl, and she came up and she said something. She pushed him. He pushed her harder back. She fell down, hit her head, was crying. And they said, no, The dad is saying, I am all about my son never laying hands on a woman, and it starts with his sister, and this is a lesson he will never forget.
They should leave it up to the sister. Let her decide whether or not he goes to Disney or not.
So when she says no, the rage really builds up?
Mm-hmm.
Hunger Games, baby.
I may not get her today, but one day.
Man, I'm in trouble, and I don't get to go to Disney. She pushed me first. Yeah, that should bring them together.
I think the sister would show him compassion. I don't know. I can't say for sure, but I think not being allowed to go on the family trip to Disney is so harsh for such a, I don't want to say minor infraction because it's not minor, but he was retaliating against being pushed. He didn't start the fight.
What if we sit down and have a very long conversation about not putting our hands on each other, how we play, how we don't play, this is why.
Both of them need to be sat down.
That's what I'm saying. We sit down and have a conversation about everything. We explain. We don't push our brother. We also explain. We don't push women. But
you're a guy. Even though you're 7, you're bigger than her. You're stronger than her. You're going to hurt her way more than she could ever hurt you. You have that 2-year age gap that you'll have for the rest of your lives. And so this is the last time you are ever to put your hands on her. And for her, too. Stop.
Yes,
you don't put your hands on him, and he doesn't put his hands on you. You don't get to do it just because you're a girl.
Boy, girl, don't matter the combination. We're not putting hands on each other. That's the main thing here.
But we don't alienate one of the family members from the family vacation.
Explain
for this.
Explain. Really, just communicate and talk.
But we do punish him. We do figure out some way to punish him. He deserves to be punished.
Both deserve to be punished.
She deserves to be punished as well.
Yeah, I mean, so she gets to go. She pushed him for, they both should be punished here.
Amen.
Yeah, the right thing to do is to cancel the whole trip and save yourself a ton of money.
Yeah. Just tell them Disney World closed down. You guys are not allowed in. They closed it down because of you.
Screw that mouse. The mouse deserves to be pushed.
88% of people are saying that's too much. Do not leave the 7-year-old at home and lose his Disney trip for pushing his sister. But there are other things you can do creatively.
Yeah.
Maybe it is you have lost your extra money for the gift shop or something along those lines that still sends a message, but the kid gets to go on the trip and everything else is good.
I will say, though, both kids should be punished. If I was the parents, both kids are going to understand why we're not doing these games.
Both kids punished. Both kids need to know this stops here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. But a little bit too harsh to go all the way with that punishment. Now, this person here on their KVJ Court email wants to know if their brother's girlfriend deserves a ban. It says, my brother brought his new girlfriend over for dinner and to stay over at my parents' house over the weekend. After eating, she just walked around our house in a thong and a see-through top like it was no big deal.
Nice.
My wife was furious. My kids were confused, and my brother acted like nothing was going on. After they left, my wife says that, you know what? I'm sorry, but she is never allowed over at our house again. She also wants me to scold my brother for not telling her to knock it off and put on some clothes. Yeah, it was inappropriate, but I don't think she deserves a lifetime ban. Maybe we can just tell her not to dress like that the next time instead of excommunicating her from our family. Is my wife being too uptight?
Yes, your wife is being way too uptight.
Also, too, I just have a relationship with my family. If my brother was to bring somebody over and they're walking around in a thong, I would go up to him and go, dude, you can't be walking around in a thong in front of the kids and all that. Wait till they go to bed.
Our parents are here. We don't let anybody do that and disrespect them in their home. Mm-hmm. It's not personal. It's not about we don't like your girlfriend. You just can't be walking around like that in front of our parents in their home.
She just decided.
But it needs to come from him, not from you. You stay out of it.
The wife's mad because the husband didn't say anything to the brother, and I think that's where there's some resentment as well.
I'm sure he was enjoying every moment of it.
Oh, hell yeah.
Every reason why
it's the best thing ever.
He didn't say anything for a reason.
It's my favorite girl you've ever brought around.
But he's like, hey, you think your girlfriend come over again? Yeah. Same thing.
What's she doing for Valentine's Day?
That's why the wife is mad. Because the husband never would have stopped to it.
We're having a party for Flag Day. Will she come over for that? We're having a barbecue for Memorial. Will she come over for that?
If that was to happen, would your wife, the queen, say something to your buddy's friend if she was walking, all of a sudden she was walking around in a thong? They were staying at your house for a couple nights. Does she say anything to the woman, or does she just kind of go, Kevin, what's going on here?
I don't know. Great question. Yeah, I don't know that she would say anything. She'd probably be like, wow, check that out. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how she'd handle it.
And I don't know if you say anything either.
I don't say anything, but I'll tell Kevin this piece of advice. If that ever happens, you cannot look at her. Kevin, you better look at the dirt.
I'd let my wife handle it. Yeah.
Kevin, you don't get involved. Don't even look her way.
It's probably one reason the Rolsons don't have many house guests.